Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sippin with Stef. Do you guys like that? I kind of made that up after I uploaded my last video. So I decided to make a Sippin with Stef little series on here. So it's going to be just a bunch of like random topics that I feel like talking about. So anyways, okay. So let's get started. Today I'm drinking coffee from my house with sweet cream creamer from like the Cold Stone creamer. It's pretty good. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, anyways, so today we are going to be talking about my favorite thing, which is tattoos. So the reason I wanted to talk about tattoos is because they're much more common now, you know. I feel like when I was little and when my mom got like a tattoo, it was kind of like no one got tattoos, you know. And so now I feel like everyone has them, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, first of all, about my tattoos, because this is, again, kind of like very podcasty kind of video. So it's just random stuff that I guess, want to talk about. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, let's get started on talking about tattoos. So first of all, I have quite a bit of tattoos. Some of them are hidden, and I think most of them are pretty, like you can see them, they're visible. So I'm going to show you guys them. So anyways, I wore a tank top today so you guys can see what they look like. So the very first tattoo I got was this one, and I was sexually assaulted multiple times when I was a little girl. One was from a family member, and I didn't know it affected me so much until I got older, and I saw this Lady Gaga. If you guys don't know who she is, she actually designed this tattoo, if I'm correct, and it's for sexual assault awareness. So I really like it, and it's supposed to be like kind of, I think it has it's supposed to have like some resemblance of like a lotus flower. There's a whole design to it. You guys can look it up. I love this tattoo. It's, again, my first tattoo. And then my second tattoo, let me show you guys it. This one right here, you guys can see. I wonder if I should do like a little up close personal. So this one, this is actually a lotus flower tattoo, and I don't know if you guys know how lotus flowers bloom or grow. So they grow in really muddy, ugly water, and they grow into this really beautiful flower. And when I got this, I was just not in a very good place, and I thought, when I read that online, I was like, if a lotus flower can grow in these terrible conditions and just ugly, then so can I. And so that is why I got that tattoo, and it's one of my favorites, actually. I really like this tattoo. And then my third tattoo that I got, I think it's on this ear. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's on this one, but let's see. It's either here, or if not, I think it's over here. Actually, it might be here. I don't know where it's at. But it's a crescent moon, okay? And I am very into astrology, and sorry, let me fix my hair here. By the way, I got a haircut. Do you guys like it? Cut a little shorter. Thank you, Jordan, for always doing an amazing job with my hair. I love you. But sorry, train of thought, it's gone. But I got a crescent moon because I love astrology and I love the moon. You're gonna be like, oh my God, another girl that likes astrology. I'm what do they call it? I'm a cornut, or whatever people say. I'm an asparagus. I've heard that before. But I actually am a Sagittarius, just so you know. I'm a Sagittarius. And anyways, I really love the moon. I don't know if this is all Hispanic culture, but I know my family, like when you cut your hair, you should do it like on a full moon. That like those things are always something that I grew up listening to about the moon, and when you cut your hair, and when you're feeling hormonal, oh, is it a full moon outside? And my mom and I would go look, and you know what I mean. And then it's just I feel like the moon affects a lot of our emotions. If the moon can affect waves in the ocean and tide, I feel like has some we're made up of water, and I feel like it has an effect on us as well. So I got the crescent moon. And my mom also has the crescent moon, so it's like a matching tattoo of ours. I really, really, really love that tattoo. Even though I can't see it, I know that I have it. And then I got a thigh tattoo as well, and it's a moon and sun together. Again, really into astrology, and I really liked it, and so I got it on my thigh. And then after that, I got this tattoo here. Let me move my microphone here. But if you can see, that's supposed to be me, and that's supposed to be my daughter, and it says Isabella. And I got it for my chunky pants for my baby. So I got that. And then this one, if you can see, it's a crescent moon with like a woman holding it. And I got that tattoo for my mom, actually. So that's supposed to be my mom, and then I'm supposed to be the moon, and she's supposed to be carrying me. Just because if you guys, again, if you're not into astrology, you're going to be like, you sound ridiculous, Steph. And I know I do. But I got it because my sign is Sagittarius, and my moon sign is Pisces. And Pisces are, kind of more on the emotional side, I would say. And so, I love the moon, and that moon is supposed to be me, my little emotional self, and my mom is carrying me. So, yeah, that is supposed to be what this is. And I really, really, really like it. And then after that, I just got this tattoo. It's just supposed to be a filler. It's flowers, and I love flowers. So that's what I got that. And then this tattoo here, I'll show you guys, on the back of my neck. So what that is supposed to mean is beautiful thinker. And I'm sure some of you guys are rolling your eyes like, really, Steph, you got a beautiful thinker. But I feel like almost my whole life, I felt like the thoughts that I had weren't right, and I wasn't thinking correctly. And I felt like, no, I have beautiful thoughts, and my thinking, I don't know. You shouldn't be ashamed of how you think or your anxiety or anything like that. And so I put beautiful thinker back there, and it's in Greek. So yeah, and then I got this tattoo. Oh, how do I show you guys this? I'm not good at this. Okay. So again, I'm into astrology and I love space. So I got this when I was just 18. So this isn't a tattoo that I regret, but I'm like, why would you get that, Steph? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, really, Steph? But I don't think I want to cover it up just because it's a period of my life and I like to look at it. So anyways, and then this is my aunt. My Aunt Wendy, she passed away, and this is her birthday. So yeah, I miss her. I love her. And then I have Bellissima on my rib, which means beautiful. So yeah, those are all my tattoos. And I think I wanted to get a half sleeve, I guess more, at least to here, but I don't know. I also wanted a full sleeve. I don't really know what I want, honestly. I feel like my whole family will be like, really, Steph, you want another tattoo? And it's like, yeah, I kind of want one right here, maybe, or just, I don't know. I love them. And there was a study done, actually. I made a Facebook post about this during Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And it was talking about, people that have been sexually assaulted, that they felt like they got tattoos because they felt in control of their body. And when I get them, it's like a release for me. And even though maybe some of my family not like it, I like it, and that's all that matters, And so it hasn't affected my real estate career. Personally, if someone's going to judge me because of my tattoos, then I probably don't want to be working with them anyways, and they probably shouldn't be working with me. So I've never actually, I've never had any problems. I had one person comment on my Greek tattoo, and I told him what it meant, and he kind of rolled his eyes because I'm sure he was just thinking oh yeah, whatever. But people don't need to know the meanings of them. They can think whatever they want, but they're special to me. I love them all, and I really love tattoos. So some people might think differently. They might think it looks trashy or it's unprofessional, but I really don't care. So I like them, and if I continue to get them, then cool. I don't really know if I want any more on my arms. I think I really want one on my shin, but we'll see. I don't know. If my mom's watching this, I'm sure she's like, no, don't do that. But I probably will do that. But yeah, I really like them, and I like them on people. I really do. I think if you have a tattoo, it makes you like 10 times cooler. Just saying. I think it definitely makes you 10 times cooler. But yeah, what do you guys think about tattoos? I made a video like this before on my YouTube channel, like back when I was a little fetus, and a realtor commented and said that he's actually experienced some judgment from his tattoos. And he's been a realtor, I think, longer than I have. And I know, at least in the area that I live in, it's more, I feel like people, they may judge you on them, I've never experienced that personally. I have experienced racism in this town, but, it's whatever. By the way, my name is Stephanie Barunda Sierra, and that's a Mexican Hispanic name, and if you don't want to work with someone of color, maybe don't pick someone with a last name like that. Just an FYI for anyone watching. Don't do that if you don't want to work with someone of color. Yeah, I've experienced that myself, and they're like, oh, I didn't know. I had an encounter where someone didn't want to work with me because I was Mexican, and I'm like, you didn't see the last name? I have 2 last names. I don't have a middle name. I have 2 last names. If that doesn't say I'm Mexican, I don't know what does, okay? My Sierra is not my middle name. I remember when I was in school, they I don't know why, but the system would have it as Sierra Stephanie Barunda, and when a substitute teacher would come in, they'd say Sierra, and I always knew they were talking about me because I knew how my name would show up, and I would say here, and people would think that I was lying about my name. It's no, it's just, my name is Stephanie. I promise, guys, it's Stephanie. But anyways, the things you go through when you have 2 last names, just make it easier. But if any of you guys are thinking about giving your kid 2 last names, just don't do that, please. Just maybe a middle name and a last name, but don't give them 2 last names. It makes everything much more complicated than it needs to be. My driver's license is always a mess because it's Stephanie B. Sierra, and then I put Barunda on everything, and no one, I remember one time, I think I was picking up something, and my ID said Stephanie B. Sierra, and they didn't want to give me it because they didn't say Barunda, and they're no, that's not you. And I'm at the time I had my green card. I'm look at my green card, it says Stephanie Barunda Sierra, and nope, they didn't want to give it to me. Getting my driver's license, okay. Getting my driver's license to where you have the little star or whatever, I went to the MVD or DMV, whatever it's called, and I went in with my green card with all the bill, everything that you need, okay? And I'm here you go, and they didn't want to give it to me because it said B Sierra, my ID did, and my green card said Barunda Sierra, and I'm I've been here so many times to renew my ID. I came in with my green card and never been an issue, and then this is what we get. And then anyways, she got her manager to come in, and her manager's yeah, no, that's right, and they gave me my ID. But I'm geez Louise. So that's why I'm saying, just save your kids the headache, and just put middle name and then the last name, or if not, just give them a last name, okay? My daughter, I was gonna say my granddaughter. No, my daughter has a middle name and a last name, so I didn't want to give her 2 last names because, again, there's so much room, it makes things a little complicated. And if you can hear other people, I'm sorry. Again, I'm in an office with 2 other people, and there will probably be a little bit of noise. So, anyways, yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about today. I feel like this was a pretty successful video. Maybe not. Maybe you guys might think differently, but I really enjoyed it. If you guys want me to talk about any other topics, let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it for today, guys. I'm going to stop talking so it's less editing that I have to do. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a beautiful, magical, wonderful day. Thank you for sipping with me. What is on here? I don't know what that is, so we're going to switch it. Thank you for sipping with me, guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.